Nick Hart from Backstreet Boys.
Shout out to Boy Band Break.
It's Chris Kirkpatrick here. Shout out to your podcast, Boy Band Break.
Everybody, this is Howie D, and I'm listening to Boy Band Break.
Hi, Ashley Parker Angel here. Huge shout out to the Boy Band Break podcast.
This is Brad from LFO, and you are listening to Boy Band Break.
Hey, what's up? This is Jacob.
What's up? It's Dan.
What's up? It's Trevor.
And it's Eric Michael, and it's time for Boy Band Break, baby. Let's go!
Bam, 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 bam.
Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage. I suck.
Okay. We'll do it again. Okay, watch my lips. Watch my lips. Okay.
Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us from some boy band conversation.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
As you can tell,
Oh my
Diane is
God.
still off, and even though we have done 206 previous episodes to this, we apparently still cannot nail the opening. So,
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That's all
good.
good.
You know what?
All
I
good.
hope you guys enjoyed the opening of our boy banders saying that they listen to Boy Band Break. So
Yes.
that's a fun thing too. So there you go. We're here. Good job, Sophia.
Well
Valiant
done.
effort.
Well done.
Okay, thanks for trying to make me feel better.
No problem. Let's throw it over to Chinzia. What are we talking about
All
today?
right, so hopefully next week Diane will be back.
Yes, we need her. Yes.
It's a foursome, right?
It is a foursome. You
Yeah.
know, when
Yes.
one man is
The
down.
cogs can't turn properly.
That's right.
Different analogies, but okay, yes.
What? Isn't there
I have no
cogs?
idea. I got nothing. Yes. Anyways,
Clocks? I don't know. Whatever.
moving along.
I got what you meant.
Okay.
So
Thank
a
you.
few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago ish, we went on our first boy band break road trip.
Yes,
Love
because
together.
are we in September? This episode airs?
Yes.
So it was
Yeah.
August 6th when we went on the road trip.
Yes. So we went on this road trip. We're like, oh, we're driving to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Xenia, Ohio. Man, we're in the car for a long
All
time.
four of us.
All four of us.
Because
We only-
usually I don't come because I don't have money. And I still don't have money. But I came anyway.
came anyways.
Thanks.
We had a wonderful
We had
trip.
Fun times, O-Town, Christopher and Sink, Jeff Timmons, Mark McGrath, lots of fun things.
Sugar
Go
Ray
back a
Leonard.
couple episodes.
Sugar Ray
Sugar Ray.
Johnson.
Just Sugar Ray.
Billy, what's his name? Billy
Mark McGrath.
Gilman.
Billy
Gilman, yeah.
Okay.
Ricky J.
Ricky J was not there.
Frankie J.
Frankie J.
Okay, you know
Ricky
what?
J is the no me.
And
no guy.
David, what is the other guy? David Cook.
David Cook.
That's right. That's right. There's a lot of
And
the ragtag team.
Jeff Timmons. You said Jeff Timmons?
Yeah,
Jeff
she's at
Timmons. So
Timmons.
yes. So obviously the Ohio one and the Michigan one were slightly different, but
Yes.
there was some common denominators.
You got
mostly
it.
O-Town and Chris. All right. So anyways, you can go back and watch that episode. While we were in the car, we're like, man, we should listen to an album. And maybe we'll review this album that night, which we did not do.
We were very
We were
tired.
very tired. There was a lot of
We
driving.
came in at like midnight every night.
It's 2 nights, but yes.
Okay, sorry. We were only there for 2 nights.
Yes,
so every
but
night
It was
is
a, it was
But
a long
still,
night.
those 2 nights, it was a lot, very tiring
You're at
day.
a concert, so you're standing.
and it
or
was
whatever.
outdoors and sweaty.
It was heat, you know.
Anyway,
It
so while
happened.
we were driving in the car, Lydia and I were reminiscing about a band that we used to listen to that Sophia and Diane never did, or whatever. And I believe somebody mentioned, maybe Robin, somebody had mentioned that we should do a 2gether album review. So
The only other time that we did together was all the way in the beginning of the podcast, right? You guys talked about it?
we did a 2gether episode way back when. I
think it was the
It
third
was in-
episode, possibly?
it was in like the top 10 first episodes.
Yeah,
Now,
I think so.
Lydia, would you like to show our YouTube
Oh
page?
my goodness. I would be absolutely delighted. As you see, actually, if you can't see because it's not open yet, but I'm going to share with you this very special tab, ladies and gentlemen.
So
Here is our amazing.
That is not hard.
It is, but it's okay.
recommended things.
Okay.
Okay.
What's this?
So this is our YouTube page. It's youtube.com/boybandbreak. Please subscribe to us and help us reach 1,000 viewers.
We're getting there. We're close.
We're getting closer, guys. This is going great.
It's 759, but we need 1,000 in order to monetize so that YouTube can pay for our trips to go
Then
for
Lydia
research.
can come to more concerts.
And I can come to more concerts.
Okay, so
guys.
click on videos and
We're gonna
then
click on
scroll
videos.
to the very bottom. So again,
Very bottom.
we have playlists here that have we have our episodes here. We have concert footage. We have other things,
We have
random shout outs and things like that. So a fun thing to check out. Lydia dressed up as the coronavirus.
I forgot that. That was
Oh, that was hilarious.
So
keep going.
go to the first 10 episodes or so.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know how far you want me to go.
So
Oh, this is episode 1, so we can't go any further than that.
Nope, it's not in the first 10 episodes.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit, very slowly.
You went too fast, man.
Oh, you said keep scrolling.
Scroll the other way down.
Here's, you take the mouse.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now you freaked out the mouse. The mouse ran away.
It's okay. Everything is okay. We're all okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, that's the volume. Go all the way to 10. No. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Because sorry. Really quickly, if we do this, then the volume's going to change throughout the episode, so we still have to keep it to here. Okay, so that's what happened. But here you go.
All right, thanks, friend. So, am I blind? Is it not within the first few episodes? I guess not. Okay. I guess I can.
Do you want
also
to press
just
the search function at the
Yeah,
top?
let's just use the search
Okay, and what are we typing?
together.
Okay.
I don't even know if he spelled it that way.
That,
Okay,
episode
apparently it
42.
was episode 42. So
Oh, okay. Why did I think it was like from the beginning?
I have
That's 'cause
no
she
idea.
said it.
So we ran out of boy bands at that point. So episode 42 is our Together episode. Listen to it. I don't even recall what we talked about on it, but you know,
It's an older one. You can tell because it doesn't have
because
video.
it has the little it
The
doesn't have a
lines.
video.
I think it was about the Together show
Could have been.
on Much.
We could have just been chatting about them in general and letting you guys know about them. So that's
True.
So because Sophia and Diane did not really watch the show or anything. Obviously, it was an MTV show, but it played on Much Music as well. Still trying to find it. So if anybody has copies of it, it has not been released yet. It never got released to DVD, whatever. It is on YouTube. I sat through the whole season. It gets very painful in season 2 because the audio quality is so bad. But yeah, it's a good show. So essentially it started off as a mockumentary about this guy named Bob Buss, who was like our Lou Pearlman character. And he put together this, he drove around and he found these different characters. And he used to be the manager of the band Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, that's right.
And then Whoa dumped him because they got more famous. So he's like, I'm going to put together another band. So then he gets together, puts them together, a showcase. Everybody loves them, blah, blah, blah. So then from that, because it had such good views and ratings, they decided they were going to make a TV show, which was filmed in Vancouver, by the way.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
And Gina and I were almost extras, but we didn't have enough time to fly to Vancouver. It was at the bottom of the screen. It's like, hey, do you want to be an extra and Together, blah, blah, blah. It's filming next week. And we're like, this is not going to work because we were under 18. We were still in high school. So I'm pretty sure mom would not be like, yeah, have fun in Vancouver.
Yeah, true.
Anyways, so they had their first album was kind of songs from the documentary, and it wasn't just all together. It also had Whoa, which with their hit song Rub One Out, which is exactly what you think is about.
Yes.
Innuendos are there. So that was it. But then when they got the TV show, they made a second album called Together Again. So that is the album that we decided we would make the girls listen to because they were in a car and they couldn't escape.
Yeah.
So there you go. So that is what we're talking about. So it's called Together Again. So Together Again is the sophomore and final album by fictional boy band Together, released in 2000. It serves as the soundtrack album for the Together television series, just as their first album soundtrack, the made-for-MTV movie that introduced the band. So this came out August 29th, 2000. And I have no idea what label this is, TVT. So Together and Together Again both came out in 2000. So Together was a quick flash in the pan. And then at that point, then the kind of boy band started going downhill. So the first album came out February 15th. And then this one came out, what did I say? August 29th. So it's a busy year. Year 2000 was the year I graduated from high school. So yeah, it was interesting. So it says, unlike their previous comedic album intended for the one-off comedy television movie special, this album has a different, why are you sharing this?
Well, just so that people can see it.
This album has a different approach. Due to the success of that film with the extended television series tied to the album, Together became a solidified ensemble, and thus this release features a more professional and commercial production tone. The album includes the single Awesome Lover And the hit single, The Hardest Part of Breaking Up is Getting Back Your Stuff, which came in after 2 weeks on SoundScan charts at number 14, 5 slots ahead of the champions at that time, NSYNC. So, yeah, so the song did better than NSYNC. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing and go back to Sophia. So, yes. So I also did not make notes for this bit because these songs live rent-free in my head.
Yep.
So is it okay if I go first then? Because this is like the first time I've listened.
Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
If that's okay with you guys.
So then Lydia and I will sing the songs then.
Yes, because as
Because,
Shinzia mentioned, this is ingrained into my
Into
actual,
our head.
like, you know, like how the brain has the little squiggles. It's like written down.
It was very entertaining because as we were playing, I'm like, I know all of these lyrics. They're all still there.
Yep.
So there you go. Okay, so the first song on the album, remember the band is called 2gether, the number 2.
Mm-hmm.
The first song on the album is called 5gether.
We are 5 together. We'll do our thing. Bite that sing 5gether. Yeah.
So this was written by Carter, Charles, Gun, Lane, Norwood, Troutman, and Troutman. So, okay, this one doesn't give us the first names.
Troutman and Troutman. Woo!
Okay, so 5gether. So as
Stupid.
Delightful. So let's break down the 4 or 5 people first. So you have.
Wait, let me bring up a picture
Yeah,
so that way you guys can see.
picture.
And then Sophia, we will ask
And then we'll
definitely
talk about the song.
for your opinion.
Probably should have done this first.
Yes, we should have. But that's okay.
So
Challenge.
from left to right. So on the left we have Doug. He is the older brother type. Followed by QT. He is the young, cute one. So QT McKnight. Then in the middle is
Jerry O'Keefe.
Jerry O'Keefe. He is Rob. So he was the first member of the band. Then we have Chad Linus, which is the shy one. And he is Doug's brother. And then we have Mickey Park, and he is the bad boy. So,
And very much to his name, his real life persona.
Yes, because he was the one that skipped us.
we tried to get him on our podcast. I don't know. I feel like he just didn't schedule us in. We actually did talk to him.
We did talk to him on the phone.
And I was like, because I'd reached out to him on Facebook and whatever. And then we talked on the phone and tried to, was it twice?
Yeah.
He stood us up the one time, and then the second time he stood us up again.
Yeah.
And then we called him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just reading a script right now." We're like, "Okay." And then he never called us back. So we're like, "Okay." So
thanks,
well. I
Nikki
guess
Park.
we could have tried harder. I don't know, but he was, and he is an actor, and he's making money.
But how much harder do you try after 2 times?
Yeah, well, maybe later on. If anybody we would want to have on it, I would rather have the guy who played Chad. His name has escaped me at this
I
moment.
will give a
Who do
disclaimer.
you think is the nicest of these gentlemen?
Let me give a quick disclaimer that these guys
Our actors.
well, Hollywood is a machine that chews people up and spits them out. So QT is dead in real life. He
Okay,
died.
He didn't
before.
die because of the show.
No, he didn't die because of the show.
He had cancer.
He had terminal
so
cancer.
He was. So that's kind of one of the reasons why the show did stop is because he got. So in season 2, you don't see a lot of him. He's just like he's kidnapped is like the storyline there.
Yeah.
And he ended up passing away. So that's Michael Ciccone.
I think so. Yes.
Yes. So he was also in Vancouver. Whatever. He was young. Whatever. Not whatever. This was. It was
very traumatic.
very sad, and so that was kind of like the catalyst of the band breaking up. Was that he had passed away, and also that pop music was kind of like boy
on the
band music
decline.
was on the decline.
Because music, as you say, is cyclical.
Yes,
and it was at the bottom part of that.
So yes.
So drugs overtake some of the members, which we will not name them.
Yes.
And then Jerry O'Keefe ended up being
on
a host
HGTV, I think,
for a long time. Yeah,
he was on a bunch of like home improvement type shows.
Yeah.
And Kevin Farley is the guy who played Doug. That's Chris Farley's brother.
Chris Farley.
So do you think he would be a good one to get on there?
I was thinking that.
Is he still alive?
Why wouldn't he be alive?
Because the other one isn't alive. I think it's a fair question.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he is.
So yes,
maybe he's just not acting right now. And a few years ago, they almost got back together. to do a one-off show, and then I don't know what happened there. So obviously the only 4 remaining. Yes, he is 57 years old, in case you're wondering.
You know what? That's okay. I feel like 50 is the new 30.
Exactly.
Because we take very good care of our skin. As
It's a very weird middle name. How would you pronounce that?
Kevin Farley, Prindleville, Prindiville.
Prindiville?
Really?
I don't know.
That's a good try. That's a good
Try
try.
to find anything on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Anyways,
If anyone has
not
any
important
phone
right now.
numbers for us, let us know. We'd love to have them on the show. Okay,
Okay, moving along back to the first.
back to
so-
non-depressed
so
stuff.
2gether is the name of the first song.
Yes,
So Sophia, you said you want to do your stuff first?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
absolutely.
So I wrote Weird Beginning. It kind of sounded like I don't know. It was like, I don't know. Was it like bees almost?
It was
was-
kind of like over what's that called? Over modulated or something. It's like we're together.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of like something like that.
Let's see you play in your car.
Yeah, it's
So yeah, I put Weird Beginning.
as a synth
And
beginning. Yeah.
Then I wrote Rub a Dub Dub in the Tub, LOL.
Yes.
This song is hilarious.
Yes.
Laughing emoji. We are 5 together. We do our thing, bang bang.
We do our thing, bang,
That sang.
5 + 1. These lyrics are something, LOL.
Yes.
Exactly. All right.
Those are all my notes for that one.
Bang, that sing
Five together.
We are the one. The hands in the air. You can tell by the screams.
This ain't Lilith Fair. I'm gonna take off our shirts if you double dog dare.
It's just,
So there are like some interesting references in the songs.
it was very entertaining to watch Sophia and Diane's faces.
Oh my god, I loved it.
during this because I'm just gonna give you a spoiler alert. Diane didn't send us any notes, but she hated this. So
It was funny though. Watching her face was
she
so
was like,
funny.
"What the fuck?"
Like, did they
So
say that? And we're
you
like,
need
yes.
to realize this is a fake boy band and it's comedic. So I feel like once you wrap your brain around that, then it kind of makes more sense. But it's just like
They're memeing on themselves.
It's very cheesy. Like I was laughing, as you know, in my notes. I'm like, this is hilarious. This is funny.
So from the documentary, when they were coming up with the name for the band, and somebody said whatever, and
the Chad quote.
Chad. So he's like, if there's gonna be
Five of us. Why not call us Five Together?
So that was the quote from the movie that made it into the song as well. So there you go.
Wonderful.
All right. So I wrote great intro, so catchy, great rapping. Mickey Park does it. He is a good rapper.
Nick Park up in the
And
street.
then the great Chad quote, which we mentioned, and a very nice harmony. They did a great job on this one.
All right, excellent.
And
so
you?
moving on.
And did you not put your comments on?
I just
I guess.
put
Yeah.
my
Okay.
comments.
Okay. You guys are mixing comments. This is okay. So I have to just note that. All
Oh,
right.
that's so funny. Random. One of the producers' name is Tony Battaglia, but obviously
Okay.
not ours.
Wrong guy.
Okay, so the second song is the hardest part of breaking up is getting back your stuff. We're gonna break
Are we singing it now?
Yes.
The hardest part of breaking up is getting back.
So that part was hilarious.
That is written by Ruff and Schwartz.
All right.
Okay,
So
Sophia.
Okay, that is hilarious off the bat. I don't know. The beat kind of sounded familiar for some reason. My heart, my soul, my attention. That's like interesting lyrics. And then I was like, is getting back your stuff is funny. So some interesting, funny lyrics.
All right, so it is a breakup song, obviously, because it's in the title. This song you would have heard it because it was actually released as a single. So it played music and it played on YTV's hit list quite a bit.
That's
Very
probably why I
helpful.
love the YTV hit list.
The music video is them at a used car dealership. They're performing there, and there's like the wacky inflatable arm guy. and all
Oh,
that stuff.
sorry, I missed one part of my notes. Sorry. Okay, and then I wrote, can't find my cat, meow sound effects, LOL.
So I know this song very well. So Lydia and I were singing along, and I was doing, so it has the lines, but then there's also little sound effects. So when they were saying, you got my sweater, my hat, I can't find my cat. I would make this noise. And then Diane just kept looking at me like I was insane. And then she's like, why do you keep making that noise? And I'm like, because it's part of the song. But I guess I was singing it louder than the song. So, yeah.
It was
this
quite
is
funny.
hilarious. There's also like a lovely little rap part in the middle with Doug and Mickey Park. You want to?
Man, you ever break up with the girl and she keeps your stuff?
Man, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. Something's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Something's wrong with that.
And then we have Mickey Park up in this mug.
Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah.
You plus me, it doesn't equal us. You took my car, now I gotta take the bus. I thought I had a girl that I could trust. I guess I never knew my calculus.
Which is great because in the first album, it's like you plus sign me equals sign us. So it's calculus. I know my calculus. That's not on this album. Anyways, very fun. And I'm going to tell this story because I always tell this story when I talk about this song. So in grade 10 Comtech, maybe it was grade 12, 11, or Comtech class, which, by the way, was not like we had to film stuff and we did a section on animation. So we're using like 2000s computers, like 99, and we had to like animate. I can't draw for shit. So they're like, oh, you could put music in there, and it had to be like a 30-second clip or something. So I ended up making a little like a little cartoon. And it was called Carolyn's Day at the Fair, based on my friend in class named Carolyn.
Oh my God.
And so it started off with hi, I'm Carolyn. Come with me to the fair. And it was just like, this is my animation because it was so shit because I can't draw and I was like, terrible. So it was like this like stick figure. And then she goes to the fair and then it's playing this song and she like goes in a Ferris wheel. And then it's like, sweater, my cat, I can't find my hat. I can't find my cat. And then I had like a little missing sign that had a cat on it. And that was my project. And it was hilarious and ridiculous. And I was really good at it. Because the computers didn't have a lot of space once the semester was done, they deleted everything. They said bring a disc to put it on.
Disc. Do you guys remember discs?
You know you're old when?
Could have been a CD because I think it wouldn't have fit. But it was definitely before USB. But I didn't have time to go get one, and then I didn't even think to ask a friend or anything. So then it got deleted. So I will never. So it's only in my mind.
In 2003, we were still using floppy disks at that time.
So and I feel like it was just.
That's when I
I
graduated.
got an okay mark on it. It amused me greatly. It was just really, really shitty animation. It was terrible, but.
It was the style at the time.
And I was just like, I just need to put something in here so I don't fail this class. So
very good.
Yeah, that is my great memory of that scene. But yes, it's funny and it has lots
That is a very entertaining story.
like ridiculous. There you go. Lydia?
All right. The Hearts by Breaking Up. This was their breakout hit, in my opinion. It documents the trials and tribulations of relationships. It is so good. And this happened to Mickey Park in real life. Oh, we forgot to mention that part.
Ooh. The gentleman, why can I not remember his name right now?
Because it got erased from my memory.
Okay, anyways.
I'm so angry.
After he didn't do our interview, he posted that his girlfriend broke into his ex-girlfriend, I guess.
Yes.
Stole a bunch of his stuff and was selling it online, like clothes. Was selling his clothes online.
Interesting.
So yeah, there you go.
That is,
karma.
that is something.
My goodness.
So there you go. Foreshadowing the future. So
sorry.
But yeah, good song, and this is Mom's favorite song. Mom
do better in life.
Mom loves this song.
It's a good song.
She thinks it's hilarious every time the video would come on.
Yeah,
like,
Kenny loves this one too
Good.
because like he understands like boy band culture. He's like, did they actually say that?
All right, so the next song is Every Minute, Every Hour.
Every minute, every hour, I just can't get you out of my mind. No matter how hard I try, every day, every night, I wish you were back in my life. Can you give me just one more chance this time? So this song, and I'm going to give it away here, but this song was written by Howie DeRoe from the Backstreet Boys, Andrew from Kurluff and Schwartz. Sophia?
So I wrote not a bad song. Slowed it down a little bit from the first two upbeat songs.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all.
All right.
And good for Howie. now we know that it's not a dirty song that he did.
So backstory on that is that I don't even remember what year this was. Probably like 2005-ish, around there. Howie had come to Canada to do. They had the Duro Lupus Foundation because his sister had lupus, passed away from that. So they made this foundation to raise money. So they did a boat cruise, and I went with my mom to that one. And it was like a dinner boat cruise, whatever. And then I met a girl there. And then the next year he did another fundraiser, not on a boat. And I went to that by myself, and I ran into the girl there. And then they had an option that you could win lunch with, like an auction to have lunch out. So we bid on it, and so did these other two girls. So once it got to a certain price, you're like, well, if you guys both pay that, like all four of you can come. Woo! So we're like, all right. So we decided to do that. Because then like the charity gets double the money, right?
Yeah.
So we ended up, so it was the next day, this lunch. So we ended up going to this lunch. And the place that the fundraiser was at was this theater, and there was a Fringe Festival play. I'm sorry, I'm going like way back. There was a Fringe Festival play called Boy Group.
Yes.
So it had been in the Toronto Fringe Festival, same like the venue beside ours. Sold out every night, did so well, won Best of Fringe. So they ended up winning a spot at this Playhouse, so I went to go see the play 3 times. I would drag everyone I could to go see it. So while we were there, CJ from 3 was also at this lunch. So it was Howie and CJ, a few other people, and the girls and stuff. So then as we were like talking, I was like, hey, like, did you know that theater that you're in has this fake boy band thing called Boy Groove? Like, you should go see the play, or the play had just ended or something. So I was like, it's really funny. And then CJ's like, yeah. And I again briefly forgot CJ was also in a boy band. But,
3D, yeah.
He's like, I didn't think it was that funny. I didn't think. I was like, yeah, but you don't think it's funny because you were in a boy band.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to outside people, I thought this was really funny because it was like a mockumentary of how they had got together, this boy band or whatever. And then I was like, it's kind of like Together. And then Howie goes, oh, I wrote a song. I'm sorry, I don't know why I do Howie's voice like that. I wrote a song for Together. I'm like, you wrote a song for Together? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, what song? He's like, I don't remember. I'm like, how'd you not remember what you wrote? And then I was like, was it you and me together we make 3? Is it? He's like, no. Is it this? Is it this? So I was like naming off these songs. He's like all these like horrible like whatever songs that like the comedy songs. He's like, it was a nice one. So that was always like he's like, it was a nice one. And I was like, okay. But he couldn't remember. And then Google at the time didn't really have it. So it didn't really. Anyway, so now we know that Every Minute, Every Hour was the one that Howie wrote. Not specifically for Together, but he wrote it, and then I guess they pitched it to Together, and then they took it.
To be fair to Howie, he didn't even remember that he wrote She's a Dream with the other boys. So
to be fair to Howie, he writes a lot of stuff. Like he does a lot of background things. So you're pumping all this stuff out. Obviously, he wrote with 3 other writers, so whatever. So this song could actually be like a real boy band song. Like Every Minute, Every Hour, I just can't get you out of my mind.
It's very sweet.
Know how to try. It's like a sweet song. It's a good song. So, yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. So, yeah. So Howie gets a cut of the Together money there. So there you go.
I wrote So Pretty, an actual boy band song. This is a nice ballad.
All right. Excellent. So the next one up is That's When I'll Be Gone.
When the sun don't shine and the moon won't glow, when the rain won't fall and the wind blow low, that's when I will stop loving you. That's when I'll be gone. That's the one.
Wonderful.
So it's written by Lambert and Says.
And Save?
I don't know how to say this.
Sage?
Saisse.
Okay. Good effort. Good effort.
What do you think of the song?
Okay. I wrote not bad. The other ones are a little bit better, but good try.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like this is also kind of like a realish boy band song. Yeah, it's not as jokey. It's kind of slow. And it's like when all this stuff happens, that's when I'll be gone. So it's essentially saying that I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going to be here always. I ain't going nowhere. Not if you won't be there. I ain't going nowhere without you. So it's kind of like so has a little bit of a dance breaks in the middle, part, but yeah.
I got great Latin vibes from this. Like that's kind of like the what I was picking up, and it's definitely a power ballad. So good, so good.
I want to point out at this point that these songs are in the Together TV show, and I had wanted to find the list of what shows which song is in which episode, but I couldn't find it. So I apologize in advance. That just popped into my head. So I feel like right now you'd be like, yes, but I remember this song is in episode whatever. If that's what you're thinking, no, that's not. I was not going to, because I don't remember what song it was in. But anyways, the songs worked with the episodes.
Yeah,
I don't know if they made the songs first and then wrote episodes around them, or if they made the episodes and then tried to find a song to fit in.
I doubt it.
Well, obviously this was produced quickly, so I don't know. So maybe that's just kind of how it went. So anyways.
They're probably like, here is a set amount of money. Max Martin, are you busy? Shit. Okay, we got to find somebody else. Okay, we're just gonna buy what we can, and then we're gonna work our way around this. It's kind of how I feel.
Okay, could have been.
We don't know.
Get this out as quick as possible.
You know who would know? The members of Together.
That is true. That is true. But we don't have them here.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
anyways, yes, good songs, whatever.
Good song, whatever.
I had a train of thought. I totally lost it. Oh wait, whatever.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep saying whatever, guys. I'm sorry. All right.
It's Together, not whatever.
Next song, I'm gonna spell out how this one is spelled.
Yes.
So it's AWESUM and then LUVR. So it's Awesome Lover.
Gonna be your awesome lover.
Gonna
Be your number one man. Gonna be your real heartbreaker.
the best lover.
The best lover in all the land.
Okay, so that was written by Gun and Ren.
Okay, so
Sophia?
Okay, I wrote song. I don't ever know what a song is. Lyrics, I think I heard that.
yes.
Well,
was
my
Chad.
friend, you keep talking and then I will tell you what it is. because-
Okay, and then as I continue to listen, I wrote, these lyrics are interesting, LOL.
Yes.
Okay, so funny you should say that because I feel like this is one of those ones where we need to go through the lyrics here.
Yes, because each one has like it describes each boy.
Each boy, pretty much.
So we're gonna
So
share
kind of
the
like in our
chat
last
here.
episode with the Backstreet Boys conversation mix of All I Have to Give. This is very similar and very ridiculous. And you know what? We're just gonna go through it because I think we should.
Yeah,
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. So the first chorus, I guess, is QT. So he was the young one. So it says, old people tell me I'm still too young to take a lady's hand and give it the tongue. What do they know about puberty? About being 14 and I'm filled with needs. Mary Kay Letourneau, think you knew the truth? It's all the young dudes who's got the best moves. Yeah, so let's just break it down slightly. So he's 14 in this.
yes.
Anybody who's new and not around when we are, Mary Kay Letourneau was
No idea who that
very
is.
popular in the tabloids because she is a woman who slept with her, I believe he was 13 or 14-year-old student. Which I cannot remember his name at the moment. She actually ended up getting arrested, went to jail. So she got pregnant. They would like drive around, like one other 14-year-old would drive them around and they would have sex in the back of the car. She was also married and had 4 children, I believe. So she ends up in jail. She ends up getting pregnant, going in jail, having this kid. So then he ends up raising the kid. Then they have a conjugal visit. She gets pregnant again. So they have 2 kids while she's in jail. Then she
And
gets
he's
out
only 13, right?
at the time. He obviously got older with time.
Obviously.
So then she ends up getting out of jail. I feel like he was like 8. He was an adult by the time she got out of jail. And then they ended up actually getting married. And her family had moved to like Alaska or something. So then they were together. But then in the last couple of years, they actually just got divorced.
No.
Oh.
So yeah. So obviously most people do not make jokes about how you should, hook up with the older lady and stuff. So that's the kind of like the weird little jokes that to get when I was rewatching the series, there's definitely a lot of things that were not like made for children for this.
Not appropriate.
And obviously QT doesn't know what the heck he's doing. So he's going to take a lady's hand and give it the tongue. So he's just going to like lick a hand. So that's kind of like the thing, like QT like really wants to hook up with somebody, but he doesn't actually know how to do anything because again, he's a child. So
Yeah.
Okay, so Lydia, would you like to do the next one for Jerry?
Okay, so Jerry is the heartthrob of the group, like the leader, essentially. He said, okay, so his thing is, they call me the heartthrob. That was my choice. I'm just a nice guy with a pretty dope voice. If you're a girl with the humor inside, come get with me, and girl, I'm gonna make you smile. If you get scared, I'll take you by the hand. I'll show you heaven. I will be your dream man.
So yeah, so that's Jerry. He's like, he's very nice. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to take you by the hand. Like, it's like, oh, you're such a dream guy. So the chorus is, I'm going to be your awesome lover, blah, blah, blah. So Lydia, would you like to scroll?
Yep.
I will scroll down.
Okay.
Okay. So then the next one is Chad. So Chad is the shy one. Says, are you sick of guys who come on too strong? Who just wants to see you wearing a tight thong? I don't even know what a thong is, but I got an A+ on the Teen Charm quiz. Sit back, relax, and I won't hit on you. Just let yourself drown in my big baby blue. So again, he's shy. He doesn't know how to approach a woman. So now that's him. So next up is his brother Doug.
He's the eldest.
So he's the old guy. They gave him braces to make him look younger.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm older than your average teen. But baby, I will treat you just like a queen. I'm wise and mature and so generous too. I'll never use cuss words like hump or screw. A smooth older man is just what you need, cause loving is better at a way slower speed.
So Doug is old. He's not going to use cuss words. He's, whatever. He's like, whatever. And then the best line here is Mickey Park, the bad boy. Some ladies like guys who treat them like crap, have lots of tattoos and is all into rap. Guess that's me, your gangster toy. If you're the kind of girl who loves a real bad boy. Anyways, so ladies who like guys who treat them like crap.
Yep.
So a real boy band would not be singing this. So yes, this is your bad boy, but so I was just like, this song is so ridiculous and it's fucking hilarious, and you just need to listen to it because they're also kind of rapping their lines and they normally don't, and it's just ridiculous.
It's so good.
It's so good. Funny and dumb. So anyways, clearly that was a spoof of the Backstreet Conversation mix.
Yes.
Where they were talking about I'll do all this stuff for you.
So long story short, it's cringe but hilarious.
All right. So
They're definitely something.
Did you say
that was my comment? Did Soph, you're good?
Yep, she did it first.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
You're good.
So
all right.
next
we kind of went
is I gave my 24/7 to you. I gave my
24/7 to you.
It's written by Battaglia
I
and
gave you
Gross.
everything you wanted. Do what you want to do, girl. I gave you youth all in that goes like that. I gave my 24/7 to you.
So it's about okay, sorry, Sophia.
Yes, you tell the producers it?
Battaglia and Gross.
Oh, Battaglia and Gross. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Soph.
Okay, I wrote a slow song. It's okay.
Okay.
I feel like this is another one that's supposed to be like an authentic boy band song, kind of. But yeah, it's pretty much saying
Not gonna lie. Skip.
Okay.
So yeah, it's slow. Yeah.
Okay, so this is it's your typical mean girl song.
Okay.
Cause it's you said jump, I asked oh hi.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of the one line which was really funny is I'd leave it all if I had your balls. And baby, it's a good song. I like it. It's just very
It's
like a girl who's
my hair,
baby. It's like a lady just emasculating a dude, just like this. You know this woman in real life, absolute mean lady.
Treating him like crap, and he's still trying to like be with her and stuff. So
yeah, just a kind of like a witchy woman. You know what I mean? Like a mean lady.
Yes. So.
Yes. So it's interesting because you don't really hear songs about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny. But yeah, it just obviously it's like a gender spin kind of. It's
that's true.
It's funny in a sad way. There.
Yes.
Okay, that's
There you
enough.
go.
That's all my comments on that.
All right. So the next song is Right Where It Counts. Right where it counts.
That's where you hit me.
Right where it counts.
I'm on my knees.
Right where it counts.
Stop kicking me, please. Right where it counts.
So that is written by Gun and Steckler.
I wrote upbeat song, right where it counts. I'm on my knees lyrics. LOL.
Exactly.
Yes. So it's like, it's fun, it's upbeat, and you realize you're just kicking him in the balls. And
It's
like,
just, yeah.
It should kick you when you're down. It's just like, please stop kicking me there. So kind of like a follow-up or maybe during the My 24/7 to You kind of thing, like this girl is just treating him like crap, and he's like, stop hitting me where it counts.
Yeah, it's true.
Balls,
It's true.
so
Yeah, this is kind of like the beginning of the relationship.
Yes.
That like, oh my God, you're hitting me right where it counts. And then it's just like, but I still give my 24/7 to you.
Catchy.
Yeah.
It's a very catchy song.
I used to play football. I once was a goofball, but you didn't like that. No, you didn't like that.
Yeah, so it has like some good harmonizing and some.
It's so good. I'm like, a song about balls. I love it. I mean, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is like the Lydia,
It's up Lydia's alley.
It's up my alley, 100%. These guys are so what's it called? Self-deprecating, self-aware.
Self-deprecating, yeah.
It's great. Love, love, love.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys wouldn't be
Never.
something like
Backstreet
"You're
would
an
never.
Asshole. Why are you being so mean to me?" Like it's kind of like
Backstreet wouldn't sing about a pimple, let alone a ball. You know what I mean? So like, it's funny because I like the dirty boy bands. Let me see that shit.
Five is a good boy band for the
delicious.
Yes.
O-Town, a little bit more shirt taking off, and then we'll talk. But otherwise, pretty good. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so the next song is called Sister.
Yeah.
I
promise you I didn't know. Oh no, she was your sister.
Your little sister. So
yeah.
It's written by Gorder, Rowe, and Smith. So Sophia, what did you think of this ballady song?
This was not a good song. LOL. That's all I got.
Okay, so it's very like smooth, and it's like, girl, you told me that like if I ever wanted to leave you, you would be okay with that, whatever. But then like I didn't know it was your sister, your little sister. It's like, sorry, and then it's like, haha, awkward. Like, so it's like
it's a beautiful song,
but it's sang so beautiful. So if you're not listening to the lyrics, you're like, oh, what a beautiful song this is. Like,
it's a definite power ballad.
But yeah, no, it's definitely about breaking up with her to date the younger sister. And then I believe the line at the end was, how old is she even?
Anyway,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. So like awkward, but hilarious. And it was just obviously not a real boy band song. But
exactly.
Lydia hates this song.
Here's the thing. Okay, so this actually happened to us in real life.
When did this happen to us in real?
Okay. Do you remember the man? I went on a blind date with him, and he wanted to take me to his basement to show him the Transformers. And I was like, no thanks.
From the bus?
The weirdo from the bus. That's what I'm saying. This is the weirdo from the bus. Okay. So I went on this terrible blind date. Worst thing ever. I had to pick him up. I had to
a blind date. How did you even find him?
I think it must have been early dating internet days. I really don't know how I found. No, that's not true. That's not true. Hold on. He picked me up in the cafeteria of college. He used a terrible pickup line, and I was like, okay. I'm like, this is a first. You know what I mean? I was just like, I've never been hit on or picked up by a person, so this is.
So you're like, let's see how it goes.
I was like, okay. I mean, he seems charming, right? So So I picked up. I borrowed the minivan. I picked him up from his mom's house.
You picked him up.
Yeah. We took him. I went to like the club at Mohawk.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for his entry.
Okay.
Paid for
It's
his
going
drink
well.
because he forgot his wallet.
Forgot his wallet.
And then I was like, this sucks. I hate this guy. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, I don't want to leave him stranded here. So I'm like, okay, I'll drive you home. Right. And then he, I'm like, here is your house,
Did he
sir.
expect like a kiss?
Here is your house. And I'm like, please leave my car. And then he's just like, do you want to come into the basement to see my transformers? And I'm like, no, thank you very much. Because I was thinking like perhaps some other time. I'm like, no, thanks. I'm good. And he wasn't leaving the vehicle.
And you couldn't.
So,
You
and
didn't ask him to leave?
these were, and this was, the days of like, like kind of like manual, windows and shit like that.
Okay.
So I took it upon myself to open his door for him because he was not getting the
Like you
picture.
leaned across
I leaned
him?
across to open the door
Oh, God.
for him to exit,
You
and
think you were making a move?
he thought I was making a move,
No.
and he stuck his tongue into my mouth, and I was like, ah! I'm like, have a nice day. I shoved him out of the car and closed the door and sped off. I went home and I had like Listerine like 5 times. Like, I'm like, this is like a gouge my eyes out, right? So I'm like, holy shit, I dodged a bullet here. But not the case, because one day I had to take a bus with Shinzia to our house. And who is taking a bus because he does not have his own transportation? This fucking loser. All right, sorry, effing loser. And then he was like, hey, you want to go on another date again? And I was like, hell no. And then he looks over and then he's like, who's that? I'm like, this is my sister. And then he's like, hey, are you single? Or something. He said something. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was,
And
Is
then
that
I'm
what
like,
he said?
yeah. And I'm like, no, she's not. Like,
yeah, it was.
and just like, even if she was, like, no hell way. So he's just like, oh, let me just move to the sister. I'm like, you're a goofball, sir.
Yeah.
And I hope you rot in hell somewhere in your moldy mother's basement with your stupid transformers. And that's why, like,
maybe he was gonna transform into a nice guy.
he was going to transform with his pants off, and I was not interested. So anyways, men are trash, except for some men. Some men are lovely. My husband is great. Love that guy. A++. Would marry again. But this guy made me hate Transformers. And it's not fair to Optimus Prime. So I'm just putting it out there because Optimus Prime would not be down for this bullshit. Anyways.
Well, at least you bit the bullet? Is that the same?
Dodge the bullet. I dodged
There you
the
go.
bullet.
Dodge the
Yes,
bullet.
biting the bullet would be very painful.
Maybe like a pit bull should bite his bullet. But okay.
All right, moving
Oh,
on.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, did I even say? Oh, no. Okay, I didn't say my things. Can I quickly?
Okay, wow.
Sorry, I went on tangent there. Sorry, Diane. I miss Diane. She would keep me in line. Sorry, Diane. Okay, this song is terrible. LOL. It's a slow song about a guy leaving his girlfriend for her sister. This song may not have aged well in the Jeffrey Epstein era because underageness is not cool no more.
I don't know. She's underage.
Well,
Was
at
it
the end, he
ever
says, "How old is
cool?
she anyway?" Because it's a concern. And yes, so I mean, like, oh,
I
this
just
is
remember the first time I was listening to this album. I was like, oh, this is so. And then I'm like, and then I just burst out laughing.
yeah. So like, it's funny, but like also kind of like inappropriate. Would not fly nowadays, kind of thing. It was a what's it called? Product of its time.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go.
Probably
That's
wouldn't have flown back then, but you know.
I mean, there were perverts in Hollywood
That's
back then.
true.
At least
That-
now they're
they
being
still are.
outed.
But
Yeah.
back then for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So the
sorry.
next song is "The Way You Do Me."
Girl, the way you do me makes me say what's up. When we're finished, I'm on the floor, feeling down, feeling up.
Girl, the way
You do me, driving me insane. I never felt this way before.
So it's written by Kambon Schulman and Schulman. Schumann and Schumann, I guess. Whatever. I don't know.
Schumann and Schumann.
Woo.
Woo.
Right.
Are they related?
No, because one is Schulman and one is Schumann. Apparently, I can't.
Oh,
Schulman and
okay.
Schumann. Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
I put upbeat song. It's okay.
Yeah, it is. It is upbeat and it's entertaining to me. Yeah, makes me say "What's up."
Yes.
So there you go. I say "What's up" all the time. So yeah.
To explain it,
And then there's like a slow part too as well.
girl, are you feeling you? Are you feeling me?
And then Chad gets all cry and he's like, "Na, na, na, na." Oh God, what the hell are the lyrics?
It was when you
which
didn't
song?
phone me, see my sky turning black. I wish my mom would loan me a couple of Prozacs.
But I don't
Let it get to me. I know you just forgot. 'Cause girl, you're always with me. Even when you're not.
Girl, the way
You do me.
and then it just kind of goes up. So yeah, so I believe the episode is when Chad is accidentally dead. Somebody thought there was a rumor. It turned
I
out
thought QT was dead.
QT died in real life, but on the
I know.
show, this is what happened. So I'm 99% sure this is the episode. So Chad is all depressed that he can't find a dream girl, and he made like this dream girl thing, collage. And then something happened, and some people were spying on the house, and he got like a paper cut, and they're like, "Oh no!" And then the rumor mill started, and it somehow escalated to Chad being dead. But then the record sales were going through the roof. So the record company was like, "Chad, you need to pretend to be dead because we're selling all these records," which is sad but true.
Yeah,
in the music industry.
accurate. Yeah, when Michael Jackson died.
So anyway, and then QT was the sick one because he was the young one and the sick one, and then he was getting mad at Chad, like, "I'm supposed to be the dying one, you mother ducking ducker."
Yes,
and then he
that's
gave him
right.
like half the finger, and it was all this thing. So anyway, so they're watching the news, and then Dream Girl appears, and she was saying, "Oh, I wish Chad was alive," all this other stuff. So then Chad's like, "Oh, I have to meet Dream Girl," and then I think they were doing a thing at a record store, and he was dead, but then he came back to life. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
something
Something
Was
happened.
it at the mall? Was it at the mall?
Or
They
was
were
that a
at-
different episode.
Was that the car dealership?
No.
Okay.
Something,
Okay.
maybe.
I don't know.
But so he ends up meeting Dream Girl, and he's like, "I'm not dead," and she's like, "Yeah, I liked you better when you were dead," and then he's all depressed and stuff. So that's kind of there. So
That's really sad.
so that's the way you do me.
Wait, I didn't say my thing. I said it's a great party song, a great piano interlude doing the slad snow part, which is during the Prozac part, which I thought was funny because boy bands wouldn't normally mention drugs
Normally
in
sing about
their songs.
antidepressants, so yeah.
So it's hilarious because it's very self-deprecating, self-referential. It's good.
For sure.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Yep, done. Yeah.
All right, so the next song is "You're the Only One That's Real." That's real. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. I keep thinking of Baby I Would, but it's
I
like
know,
it's
it's not.
something along those lines. When I feel you're the only one that's real.
I want you to know
Know me, I want you to hold me. Know who I am, what I want. When I feel you're the only one that's real. That's the one.
So it's written by Kasha and Morton.
Kasha?
Sophia.
I just wrote it's an okay song. There's other songs that are much more entertaining and better in the album.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of like slow ballady type song. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it, but yeah.
This is one of those songs that wasn't really a parody. That was actually they peppered in like a real boy band song. So it was it's like beautiful ballad. Actually, it was actually nice. Nothing offensive about this one.
Yes.
So I think I don't even remember the episode that this was on. I think it was like very Jerry O'Keefe heavy though, if I remember. Yes. Okay.
So the next song is "I Want to Know Your Name."
I want to know your name. I want to know everything about you, driving me insane. I want to know your name.
This is written by Rogers and Stricken.
Rogers and Birkenstricken? Stricken.
This is kind of a boring song,
Shit. No, really?
but yeah, I kind of was like looking at my phone at this point during the car ride.
Your defense, you were getting near the end of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it was okay, but that's all I got.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's about somebody like
Shinzia's
I don't know
reading.
your name,
So,
it's driving me insane. Where have you been all my life? Are you real or just a dream? I can't take it. Please don't fake it.
here's my heart now, don't you break it.
Because you know I'm all about it. So it's like essentially he wants to know her name. He sees this girl, whatever. This may have been the episode with Mandy Moore.
Oh, yeah?
So there was a Mandy Moore episode. It might not have been. I could be wrong, but there was a Mandy Moore episode. So QT thinks that he is dating Mandy because for some reason he loves Mandy Moore, but apparently he doesn't know what she looks like. So he met her backstage at a concert. This girl whose name was Amanda, but she said her name was Mandy. And he's like, it's Mandy Moore. So he's like telling the guys that he's dating Mandy Moore, and it's all this like thing. And they're like, oh my God, that's awesome. That's great for our careers, whatever. And then it turns out like it's just this random chick, and they're just like, is anyone going to tell QT this isn't Mandy Moore? And it was just like, it was just weird and awkward. And then she's like, oh, I want to record a song with you. But she was like horrible at singing. So they were supposed to do like a hospital benefit concert. And then, anyway, so then he somehow finds out that she's not Mandy Moore, but the real Mandy Moore is there. What? He has no idea. And she's hitting on him. And I think she like kisses him on the cheek or whatever. And he's like, no, blah, blah, blah. Because I don't know. It was just ridiculous. I think that might be the episode, but yeah. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Interesting.
I want to know your name.
And I will say my thing is kind of in line with Sophia. It was kind of meh, but like, yeah, like, I mean, there's definitely more, the bigger bangers on this than that, but it's still right. It's all right.
Right.
Okay.
You go to the next song. So the next song is You. So the letter U. You and me.
You and me, together we make three in perfect harmony, just you and me.
This is written by Houlihan and Costner. This one is definitely a joke one. Or not, I don't know. I can't picture any other boy band. Maybe Five would sing it. So it's like he's talking about the girl and he's like,
wait, there you go, Sophia. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Shirley, you're giving
going in. Aren't you going into the song? Yeah, it's okay. Explain.
Okay. No, you do your part and then I'll go back to my. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. I wrote this is an interesting song. LOL. Some interesting song lyrics in here.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote.
Okay, go ahead, Shin. with your
Okay,
fourth
so
question.
You and Me is about being in a throuple, I guess. Sorry, I was trying to find the lyrics here. But essentially, it's just like you're always hanging out with the girl next door. You do each other's makeup and so much more.
And so much more.
So it starts off like slow like that, and then it gets. Oh my god! Oh god! I can't even find it. It's not even here. That's so funny. There's apparently another song called You and Me.
You have you plus me. I'll talk
You
about
and Me. Here
there we go. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's You and Me together we make three, and it's just like when I think about you girls, I know it feels so fine. When I call you on the phone,
I need a party line.
So it's just like I must have won the lotto to You and I, and it's just like I believe there's also a part where people are singing along to this song, and there's girls are like singing in a circle. I just have this vision in my head. It was just so ridiculous. It's a very cutesy, heavy song, but yeah, it's essentially like him wanting to be in a threesome. And it's like when there's a part where he like whispers and he's like, listen, girl, when you kiss me on the mouth and down my neck all at the same time, when you both whisper different things in different ears, I can't try to pretend, girlfriends. It's just like, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Interesting, to say the least.
You know what? There's not enough throuple songs out there. I feel like throuples are misrepresented.
There you go. There you go.
Maybe I'll send this to the throuple that I know and see.
There you go. So this song
is the only throuple song I've not
really.
Really?
I've never heard another song about a menage a trois. But it's very lovely, great melody, great guitar, and you know what? In the age of polygamy, there's a song for you guys.
Polyamory and stuff.
Oh, there you go, right?
Yeah.
You know what? If it's everybody's consensual and they want to be part of a throuple, no one is stopping you. So
No,
you, right?
Enjoy your throuple.
I will caution our viewers, in a throuple, there is always going to be one person's feelings hurt, no matter how much you try. So just, be aware of that. Should you try
If you're a
to
jealous
go down
person,
that,
you should not be in a throuple.
no, definitely not. Do
If
not go
you're-
down that rod. You don't want to go down that rod if you are not of
Yeah.
open communication mindset. I don't know.
Yeah, anyways,
I don't know.
there you go.
So there's that.
I just
It's
always thought
funny,
that
though.
song was hilarious. And that's the song that I had said to Howie. I'm like, did you write this one? He's like, I wrote a nice song. So that was I'm like,
So cute. So
it
cute.
was so funny. Anyways,
Howie's the best.
Yeah, he's the
yes.
best.
So
Howie
the last song minus the alternate pressing. The last regular song is ironically called Regular Guy.
I'm a regular guy that stays out of trouble.
I'm a
Regular guy, says ma'am on the double. I'm a regular guy, just like Dawson's Creek. Regular guy, just don't call me a geek. A geek, I'm a regular guy.
So it's written by Gun and Solowitz, and that's actually the guy, Alex Solowitz, because I just remembered that.
Yep, that's right. That's correct.
So that's the guy who plays Nicky Park, actually co-wrote this song.
Yeah.
It starts off really nice. Okay, you know what, Sophia, you do your thing, and then I'll come back. And let's talk, so.
Okay, so the beat kind of sounded like another song, but I couldn't place it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wrote rocks. It's a rock song. And I did like the Dawson's Creek reference only because I used to watch Dawson's Creek.
Yeah. Team Pacey or Team Dawson?
Pacey, obviously. We're Canadian.
Yeah. I feel like the Canadians all like Pacey and the Americans all like Dawson.
It was in
Mighty
our
Ducks,
contract,
baby.
We would have gotten our passports taken away.
Woo!
Well,
Exactly.
Joshua Jackson there
Exactly.
is apparently doing audible books.
He does
now.
audiobooks now.
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
keep seeing
yes,
the ad
he's
for
back.
that, the Dreamland Murders, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ooh,
God
he does
bless
have a
him.
good voice. But anyways, yeah. So sorry. Do you have anything else about Regular Guy?
No, that's all I wrote, and that's how I ended it.
Okay,
All right.
so Regular Guy has the slow part. Then it goes into this angry yelling part. So to me, it actually kind of reminded me of The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
So when Robbie Hart's girlfriend cheats on, oh my God, what is her name?
No, she left him at the altar.
She left him at the altar. So he made a song and it's like, you don't know much, I miss you.
But it all was bullshit.
I hope you fucking choke.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's kind of like how this song goes. It's like, I'm a regular guy.
And then it goes, it's like the tempos change, but like it's so funny.
And then he like goes back to calming down. So I do remember the
I
episode.
think
this
at one point in the car we were like, that escalated very quickly.
Yes, yes.
Just like, then he gets angry. I just want to like throw shit around.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
He just starts yelling and stuff. So the episode that this one is on. So Jerry O'Keefe and his girlfriend Erin break up.
Okay.
Or maybe Jerry was cheating on her with Lorelai. I can't remember. Anyways, so her and Mickey start getting close. I don't think they actually start dating, but like he becomes like the close confidant of her, and he like is being all nice and stuff like that. So then he decides he's going to go play a song at a club, and then she comes, but then she's reconciled with Jerry.
Oh,
So that's why he starts getting angry and starts yelling, because at this point he's like with Jerry, and then he's like, "Oh, calm down."
got
And then
it.
he just gets like all like angry and like throwing shit and like whatever. So it's an interesting song, friends.
Yeah.
First I thought I hated it, but then when I listened to it in our ride, I was like, you know what, this song actually isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. So Lydia?
Like, you know how like we had to pick favorites,
Yes.
right? Like, who was your favorite that you chose? Because Gina got Jerry O'Keefe. We weren't allowed to have Jerry.
Yeah.
You chose Chad. I had to. I chose Mickey Park.
Lydia
to-
did choose.
to
I don't know,
not-
I kind of like them all. I liked QT.
Yeah, but like you didn't want to upset your
Doug
girlfriend.
is obviously like he was a balding man with a comb over. And,
Yeah,
like,
but not
very
a
old.
fan. Yeah.
But
So I, as a Mickey Park fan, that's probably why that hurt so much, because I was like, what the fuck? Anyways,
yeah.
but yeah, I did like Regular Guy because it was interesting guitar/rock song, and then the part at the end says, "Fuck off, I'm in a boy band." I'm like, yes, like NSYNC who? Like they would never,
Oh,
Backstreet who? Yeah, it's so funny because yeah, I just liked how real and fake they were at the same time.
Yes.
So good, so good.
So it's definitely, yeah. So there you go. There was also an alternate pressing, and that's When I'll Be Gone taco version. I don't know what that means.
What? I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I only
one.
had the one version of the CD.
Yeah,
I did
we were
not have
Canadian
that.
at the time. We're still Canadian.
So the hardest part of breaking up is getting back your stuff was released August 1st, 2000. Awesome Lover, I didn't even know this.
Was a
Awesome
single?
Lover was the second single, released November 14th, 2000. It did not chart.
Oof.
So
That's why we didn't know about it.
Here's their names. Okay, sorry. So Evan Farmer, he was the one who played Jerry O'Keefe.
Yeah.
Noah Bastian
Yep.
played Chad Linus. Michael Cuccione played QT. Kevin Farley played Doug. And then Alex Solowitz played Mickey Park, and he was also co-wrote Regular Guy, as we said, and then there was a bunch of so like the production team was a lot of actual producers, like Andrew Fromm, he's written stuff for the Backstreet Boys, right?
Yep.
Mark Gunn, there's a couple of other people on here, and they've all kind of done stuff. So it will hit. It actually, this album did hit the Billboard Top 200.
Yay!
In 2000. It actually peaked at number 15.
Okay.
Ooh, good.
And then one of their singles only got 87. So I think that's the hardest part of breaking up. The other one didn't track. So yes. So there you go. Shall we pick our favorite songs?
Yes. Sophie, you go first.
I'm just gonna pick the first two songs. Those are ones that
Okay.
did not put me to. Those two did not put me to sleep, and they were hilarious.
They were hilarious.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna bother with the third?
No,
Howie
I'm
song?
just gonna be nice and go with the two.
Wow, Sophia has
And
Ouch.
I'll
Okay.
pick the Howie one as well for the third. Okay.
Okay.
To be
All right.
nice for
Do you
Howie.
remember what it's called?
Sure.
You don't remember the title.
every minute, every hour.
That's the first three song listings. Good job.
Okay,
So
so for sure, number one song is the hardest part of breaking up is getting back your stuff.
Yep.
I don't know, man. They're all kind of good. You and Me makes me laugh, but it's not really that good of a song. So I think I might go with Awesome Lover because it's hilarious and ridiculous.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And then I don't know. The Way You Do Me, I guess. Girl, the way you do me
Makes me say what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of great songs on this album. There's a lot of ridiculousness on this album, but that's the joy of this album is the ridiculous.
It kind of depends on what mood you're in.
Five
too.
Together is a good song though.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind
That's
of.
When I'll Be Gone is also good. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I'll just stick with what I chose.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Five Together, The Hardest Part of Breaking Up, and You and Me. Those are my top three.
Very good.
Those are my top three.
So anyways, yes, ridiculous album, good for a laugh. If you haven't checked out Together, check them out. There's also, if you have the Together TV show and you have it on like a DVD of some sort that you
Or a
put your
torrent.
VHS on there, and it's not like the crackly stuff that is on YouTube, I would be delighted to watch that. So please contact us.
Yeah, that would
Boy
be
Band
great.
Break. We're on all social medias, and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please, we need to get to 1,000. Come on, sign your grandma up for God's sakes.
Literally, you just log into YouTube with your email and then just click subscribe. So
That's all. So easy, and it's free. So,
gorgeous.
any other
That's
last
right.
minute stuff before we wrap up, guys?
No, that's good.
I'm going to quickly tell you this is a stupid, random thing.
Oh, God.
Whenever I go to church, which is not often, and you know when you get the host part and then you pray, you make the one wish. You know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
ever do that? Okay. I always pray for QT every time. It's like in my brain. I was like, I pray for Nunna and QT, and then I obviously add people to the
It's
list
sad.
now.
I think he was only like 15 when he died.
Yeah, like
He
it
was very
sucks.
young. I actually remember when he died for a week, I wore
Black.
a black to school.
Yeah.
And it was like the black fleece
Yeah, I remember.
shirt. And it was wintertime and the heat was on really high and it was really hot and sweaty. But I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm doing this for QT.
Italians do that. We wear all black when we do morning.
was very
Greek
sad.
probably
Like, it
the
was
same,
sad.
right?
Greeks do the same. Yes.
Our godmother's daughter actually met him.
Yeah.
And Teresa,
Oh yeah.
because she sang at the church or something. Because there was like something with the church. or
Oh,
there was a
okay.
festival, something like that. So yeah,
So
super nice guy. They had the foundation going for a while. I think it's done now.
probably.
It was a foundation to like raise money for childhood cancer
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So
So this episode is dedicated to you, QT. We love you. We miss you. Hope you're, riding dolphins in heaven or whatever they do up
making
there.
out with hands,
There.
and whatever else you want to do. So
God bless them.
God bless. That was
God bless.
All right. Thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
for listening.
Bye.
Bye.